Hey guys, welcome back to hashtag Poevember, day 13. Yes. Hopefully. Those fingers were not very confident, but hopefully. Hopefully that's what we're doing. I believe that it is. I think I put this together correctly. I'm doing a month-long Poe, Edgar Allan Poe. How many times can I say Poe? Poe themed challenge. Based on his poetry. I am doing prompts. And that's on enunciation. Today's prompt is wings. It is in fact wings. I am confident now that that is what I am looking at. That is what we are doing here. We are in the middle of the Conqueror Worm poem set. And I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are having a good time. Let me know so far. We're almost at the halfway point. But let me know so far. What's been your favorite prompt so far? Have you enjoyed a lot of things? Have you done a lot of stuff? If you are participating in this challenge and I have not commented or even acknowledged something that you have posted yet, I have not seen it. Because I have been crawling this hashtag trying to make sure I don't miss anybody. So if you do not see me commenting on your things, I have not seen it, my friend. So make sure that you tag me and use the hashtag. And if you are on YouTube and you are tagging somebody, make sure that when you are typing in their at whatever, so for me it would be at releasethecraftin, that you click on the part that drops down there. So underneath your keyboard, probably hiding, you may have to scroll up a little bit while you're typing so that you can see it, but there should be a drop down menu where you can see my name with my channel logo on it. You're going to click on that and make sure that you actually tag me, because I have definitely found some videos, especially for Oddtober, where people were putting at releasethecraftin, but they weren't actually tagging me, so I wasn't getting notified that they were posting stuff. So it was only by happenstance that I went to go look for Oddtober videos, and I have seen a couple people do it for Poevember so far, but more so in Oddtober that they didn't actually tag me. They just typed it in, and YouTube is cool about not just actually like tagging the person you're trying to tag. You have to manually select that person. So just a fun little bit of YouTube-ness for you guys. Same sort of goes for Instagram. If you have privacy settings on your thing and I am not commenting, it's because I can't see it. And if I have not commented at this point in the challenge, I have not seen it. I can't stress that enough. So what are we doing? We're making a gatefold page using one of my favorite ways to close a page without magnets, because I know I used a lot of magnets. I've become a shill for big magnet at this point because I really love the effect. I love the sound that they make when they click close. I enjoy that a lot. But this is my favorite way to close a page without using magnets. It's also a very fun way to like cap off a gatefold. So I thought that I would make it more delightful by just doing very, very basic wing sketches. You guys can do it too, believe me. We're just making pointy ends at graduating lengths. I think this is the video where I was like, I don't need to wear my wrist brace, I'll give my wrist a break. And then the entire time I was trying to sketch out the wings, I hated myself for it, because that motion in particular is hurts. It's painful. So I was like, why would you do this to yourself? And could I have stopped the video at any point in time and just put my wrist brace on and finished the sketch? Yes. Did I? No. So at any rate, what I am doing now is, after I have cut out my wings, I've sketched them. I made sure that they are facing opposing sides from each other so that the effect is there. I, for whatever reason, when it comes to these gatefolds, have like mental blockage for directions, and will often make everything face the same direction. Even if I twist and turn and like rotate everything, by the time I line it back up, it's in the wrong direction. So I was very, very mindful this time to make sure that I had them facing in the correct direction. And then I'm using this stamp that I actually got from Lori over at PewDiePie Designs. She sent me this stamp because I used it in one of my videos. I had like a Happy Mail where I used this stamp image that somebody had sent me, and was very sad because it was the only copy of this image I had. And so she managed to track down this stamp and send it to me. And I want you to know, Lori, I am very thankful and very appreciative for that. And I use it. I use this stamp. I absolutely love this stamp. It says embalm and carry on, but it's like carrying bird, not carry on like keeping on. And it's hilarious. I love a pun. as we have discovered over Halloween, as much as I am a inherently spooky bitch, I'm also 3 dads in a sweater vest, or a cardigan, however you prefer, inside one person. 3 dads, not one. I'm 3 dads in one person, because I love a dad joke, and I love a pun, and my costume for Halloween was a pun. I'm going to explain it to you. It's not going to be as funny, but what I did was I didn't do anything. I did not dress up whatsoever. I showed up to work with a big poster board sign that said ceilings are forever #1, and then every time somebody asked me what my costume was, I would hold up the sign and I'd be like, oh my god, it's a ceiling, you guys, is right there, and I'd freak out, lose my mind over ceilings, because I was a ceiling fan. That's what I was for Halloween. I was a ceiling fan. Yeah, like I said, I am 3 dads in a sweater vest, wrapped up in a spooky ooky bitch. Because, yeah, as much as I am of the night, I am also a dad. Also like pastel stuff. So yeah, there's like, I have 3 heads. I don't like pastel in particular, but I do like color and rainbow and like unicorns. There is that person in there too. So yeah. I am like Cerberus, and each of my heads has a different phase, but in particular, in regards to this stamp, it has a pun on it, and I love that even more, because I am a dad. What else? What am I doing? Oh, I'm gonna stick the wings down for this little gatefold page. Everything is nice and embossed. Belle at Bellaboo Creations did a video for Oddtober where she did black on black, and she asked in the comments about how to make like different texture when you're doing black on black on black, especially when the base is like matte black and stuff. And this is my favorite way, is to take a matte black base and then emboss a glossy black on top of it. I just like to mix up the visual texture with the finish, by changing the finish, so you can go like a matte to a satin to a gloss and get different textures that way, and keep it all in the black base. So yeah, that's what I did here. It's one of my favorite things, is to do black on black, especially in the case of this, because I didn't want to like sketch in a bunch of like details for the wings or anything like that. I could have. I thought about doing a second row to make it like a pocket, like underneath some feathers, but then I was like, your hand hurts, your wrist is in pain, do not do that to yourself. So I didn't. Very proud of me. But I went and added the stamp there, so we had some cool spooky gothic-y stuff in the background with that skull, and then added in some more script stamp in the background to carry up the rest of the wings, and to just sort of make it look like that stamp blends into the entirety of the background, like it was all one image that I put together instead of one separate image that I then stamped around. So that was the goal, and I feel like it has been achieved. And then I was thinking of what I could tuck into this pocket, and I was going to do a journal card, but then I was like, oh yeah, you have this cool little like envelope, and for whatever reason, like I was saying in the last one, I color themed these. So in keeping with the color, you know, I kept the background green, and then I kept this stuff green. So then I was like, okay, so now we need this like greenish raven envelope, because this is now the Raven witch sort of section of this book, because I used the girl who has the candles melting on her like a witch with her skull and her raven companion. So I was like, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, this is the Raven witch section, and so we're gonna keep it up with raven and green and just more fun stuff, more black, because of course black was the base for this. And yeah, that's everything I did. I'm putting together this envelope. It's going to be the thing that holds our piece closed. So those little spiderweb corner tuck spots are going to hold this little envelope, and that's going to hold our gatefold closed, which is great. And then now there's an envelope to store some fun stuff in, and it holds this closed. It's going to go into the book. And then there you have it. You see that we are now putting it together. This is going to be the top foldy page, which will be the page that we use to make tiers. So like this is the top of that page. This is the top of the tiers page. That was a sneak peek as to what we are making tomorrow. But yeah, that's it, guys. I hope that you like this one. I appreciate your faces. Definitely check out the hashtag Poevember25. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys all on the next one. Till then, happy crafting, guys. Bye!